units, rental or ownership, for lower income folks. And right now we have operationalized that in New Orleans, but we're looking to get into some other markets where we work already doing disaster recovery. So we have been looking at some projects in Houston, and I think Puerto Rico could be the next market. And at the beginning of the stay-at-home order here in New Orleans, I had thought that some of the opportunity housing activities that we had planned for the end of the first quarter and moving into the second would change, specifically that we would see a significant drop in our home sales. We had a couple people who were in the service industry that had offered to buy homes, put in purchase offers on them, drop out. And we thought that we would start to see sort of a domino effect and that happening a lot more, but actually things are continuing apace. We've actually closed on 2 homes since the shutdown, and there's a third anticipated within the next week. We got a purchase offer that someone had placed, and then they said, no, never mind. And then they came back and said, actually, I think I do want to do this, COVID or no COVID. So that's been really exciting. But in terms of pivoting or getting the opportunity to work on something that I might not have had quite as much time to focus on if it were not for working from home, I have been able to draft up a 3-year strategic plan for the Opportunity Housing Program, which was something that we promised the board back in November that we would start working on to guide all of these opportunity housing activities. So working from home has given me a lot of really focused time to spend on that. And so I've been really grateful for that. And then just overall, an update on where we are. You've already heard from Tommy and Liz on how our L9 doubles project is going. And like Elizabeth and Fufi in a previous meeting has said, now more than ever, home is really important. So we've been able to lease up 40% of our units over at St. Peter, our new multifamily apartment building here in New Orleans, and that's really exciting. And it's really great to see people being able to get off the streets in some cases and out of overcrowded situations in others and into brand new, safe, affordable units. And then in terms of our other rental units, Ashley has been doing a lot of really great work reaching out to those tenants and the tenants in our St. Peter building. She's been doing this since the shutdown started, almost on a daily basis, trying to find out how our tenants are doing, what they need. She's helped people apply for rental assistance. She's helped people apply for unemployment. She's helped people just kind of mentally take a moment. People who have been a little bit stressed for a variety of reasons. So I just really wanted to take a moment and give her a shout out because she's provided a lot of really great direct support to our tenants. So yeah, that's my update since it's 4 o'clock, but I'm happy to take questions.
Thank you, Lauren. We really appreciate the update. Super inspiring. You almost brought me to tears talking about buyers who are just continuing to push forward. It's, you know, I was one of the people who thought that program was really going to struggle this year, and that because the economy in New Orleans is so based on tourism and we've seen so many closures, as many of you have in your respective communities, I just thought we are really going to have to adjust both our goals and our strategy here. And so to see people and to sign all these documents remotely, knowing that folks are in homes and moving into them during this really difficult time has been super inspiring. So thank you for sticking with it. You're getting a lot of praise. So I want to be this time. I know Zach has another call that he has to hop on.
And Mark Smith is excused to hop on this call as well. Continue asking questions, folks. Stay safe. Great work. Communicate with each other. Great work.
So again, if you have not yet had a chance to review the email and the data points that were shared yesterday that demonstrates collectively the impact that we've had so far this year. I really encourage you to do that. I'd love to hear your questions. Feel free to shoot them to me, to your direct supervisor, and we will share those on the monthly emails if we get some more questions that we think the group would benefit from hearing. There's a lot of great content in this month's email as well, talking about a variety of people's work and impact that they're having. So, you know, I hope that you feel as proud as I do when you read through this month's email. And then lastly, again, just like, thank you so much for participating in the chats and asking questions and making this as interactive as a Zoom call can be. Really, really appreciate everyone's participation. So Kyle, are there any other questions before we log off?
It doesn't look like it, no.
Okay, well, thanks everybody for your time. Thanks for everyone who spoke today. Let's get out there and continue with SB progress. Thanks, you guys. Have a great day.